Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna share with you guys a little bit of lecture and then I'm gonna cover also the lab with you guys. Salut mes amis, j'espère que vous allez très bien. Mbote na bandeko nyonso toza kolanda nga lelo na kotangisa bino lecture mwa moke ya HTML so tosisi wana ale tokosala lab ensemble, okay? So we're gonna download and install the Google Chrome and Firefox. When we finish that, we're gonna download and install the HTML code editor. So we're gonna install the Visual Studio Code, all right, and then we're gonna do the heading from 1 to 6 and 3 paragraph. So I wanna go with you guys step by step. To go download, après ça to installer Google Chrome na Firefox. So to sisi wana to go installer Visual Studio Code. Raison na olobela bongo eza nini? Eza boye. Tamusu tango créer code créer ba code na yo, o meka ko fongola ngo na Microsoft Edge ndenge nini ezefungwama ndenge nini ezaleli ofongola ngo na Firefox ndenge nini ezaleli ofongola ngo na nini na Google Chrome, okay? Po loko ezana ezabo tamusu mutu mususu aza ko utiliser Google Chrome na ordinateur na ye. Alors tango fongola ngo na Google Chrome ezefungwama te, to eza bien te. Alors ko oyeba déjà que okay, fona bon sa partie boy. Guys, you know the main reason I want you to check your HTML code in different browser in case, let's say you open from your file from a Google Chrome is looking different than Firefox or Microsoft Edge. So in case you have some problem there, you can solve it right away, okay? And now we have H. Now, if you take a look, we have H1 and H2. H1 open tag and H2. Now, some of you may say, then I don't see the H1. Yes, this is H1. This is one H1. Okay, in case you don't get it, it's H1. Now, from the H1, we have angle brackets. This one. These things we call this angle bracket. Now, inside of the angle bracket, we have element, or we call this character. Now here we have the text I put there, and then here we have both. You see this one? So in case you don't know how to pronounce it, English is not your first language. It look like minus, but it's not minus. Okay. So we have open tag, this one, and closing tag. Okay. Now the tag, it's act like a container. You know, like when you buy let's say let's say, you know, when you buy the sardine, you see the way the sardine is inside, right? But it's a container is there, right? Or you buy the milk, in French we say le nido. So o so mi milika nido omonde milike za na kati na kati nango wana milike fanditi milike eza lokola element sikoyo linzanza milike eza lokola container yato benga container wana, okay? So the tags act like a containers. They tell a person something about the information that lays between the opening and closing tags. Okay, so that's why you see here we have open tag and we have closing tag. So open tag, I mean H1, this one we call this the main element, main heading, this one. Now you see we have H1, 2, H3, H4, H5, H6. That's one we call this sub heading. Okay. And then that's what I was saying. So here we have open tag. This one we call this open tag. Okay, opening tag. This one we have is closing tags. Okay, so we don't need, in case closing tags. Okay, now HTML is not a computer language. What is HTML? What does HTML stand for? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is not a programming language such as C or let's say JavaScript, Python. Okay, I put a lot of them there. Now, HTML page are the text document. Okay, if you watch the other video, the one I put a day before, you're gonna see I was talking about when you're searching for the, let's say you go on a browser and then you request some of the HTML file or document from a web server. You see I was talking about something about HTTP or those kind of stuff. So watch that video and then you come here and then you're gonna understand. Okay, so HTML uses the text to provide the information. Okay, so now you need to, when you create a document, or you need to have a extension, HTML extension. You see, for example, here, this one is it's a file. This one is extension. Okay, so it's this one is the root of a website. Okay, so when you let's say you want to create a website, you're just using HTML, using Visual Studio Code just to create only a HTML document. You don't need a server. No, HTML and CSS, you don't need a server. You're just gonna run Google. You're just gonna run the web server. Okay, so I'm here to help. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do the lab, and then from there, if you don't get it, just ask. Okay. Okay. So we have, when I say text, it's just like the element. Okay. You're gonna see some text it's only one pair, only one. Some of them, like for example, if you're gonna see one of the tags, the BR, sometimes HR. Okay, so yeah, that's what I put like that, in case you wanna take the note. So you're gonna see we have attribute name, and then we also have attribute value. Okay, so this one, when you take a look, this one is a open, it's a closing tag. And here in open tag, we have the language is like attribute name. The attribute value is English, US English, the way I put US. Okay. So we're gonna go to we're gonna use Microsoft Edge to download our Google Chrome, and then we're gonna download also Firefox. The main reason I want you guys to see it, because when you create a website, you wanna make sure that how they look in different browsers. Okay, so we're gonna go on Google Microsoft Edge, and then we're gonna download Google Chrome. Okay, so you here. Okay, so we're gonna type Google, okay, and then Chrome. Okay, this one. Okay, we're gonna type this one. Okay, and then we're gonna download it. We're going to click on this one. Okay, and then this one is okay, and we can click on this one. Okay, click on that one. So it's gonna download. When it's finished, just look at here. We're gonna open it. Okay, and then yes. Okay, so be patient. So this is the one. Now we're just gonna click this setup. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. Okay, so okay, I got it. Yep, this is the one. Okay. Now, in case you didn't, you forgot where when you download your Google Chrome, and then you don't know where the files went. So it's here. You have to go to your download, and you're gonna see it there. Okay, you have to go there. In my case, it's right here. It's right here. Download. Okay. Now we're gonna download a file. This one, Fox. Okay, we're gonna download this one, and yeah, this one. Okay, so just click here. This one. Okay, the same place. It's right here, right there. Okay, it's right here. So you open it. Okay, you click yes. Okay, so be patient. Okay, so I already have mine. I have it. So I just want to show you guys how to do it. So I can click this because I want to make sure that you guys understand. Okay, so I'm gonna restart this for you guys. Just be patient. Yep, this is the one, and done. Okay, right there. Okay, okay, you have to be patient. Yeah, we're gonna save and continue. You're gonna see the message like this, but we just gonna no thanks. Here, if you wanna make this your default, you click done or here. So in my case, no, I don't want that. So for this part, just skip. Okay, and skip this. Start browser. Yep, so it's good. All right. So when you take a look, we have them here. This one and this Google Chrome and Firefox. So I'm just gonna click on. We're gonna use this for now, and then we're gonna download the. If we tap Visio, okay, Studio Code. This one, okay. So if we go to this one, and then we're gonna click on this, so you're gonna see it's okay, you can just click that one. You're gonna see we have window different one here, Linux, we got Mac. So we're just gonna click window. Okay, for the window user, wanna click it, click there, and then you're gonna see here. So you have to be patient, wait, it's just downloading. Okay, be patient. So in case you don't see it, you have to go where I'm gonna go to download. I mean, it's right here. Okay, and it's right there. So double click on it. Okay, and be patient. Okay, that's the one. This is the one. Okay, so we're just gonna accept, next, next, and next. We're just gonna select all of them for this. Okay, and then yeah, and then we're gonna go next, and then install. Okay, so be patient. it's finished. And then we're just gonna click here, finish. Okay. It's right there. Okay, you're gonna see different stuff here, but don't panic. Okay, so we're gonna add some stuff here. All right, so if you don't wanna, you can just click there. Okay, so now we're gonna add the live server. Okay, so we're gonna add that, and then so to do that, we're gonna go right here. Okay, so you see we have a different stuff here. You see here for setting. Here's like the manager. I'm not saying manager, no. Okay, and then here, so when you are there, and you can just type here, you type live. Okay, right there, this one. Okay, click on that and install this. Okay, we're gonna install this. Okay, clicking there. Okay, yeah. Okay, be patient. So when you finish, you're gonna see it. You see here? Okay, and then next we're gonna install the this one. So same thing, we're gonna come here, and then we're gonna, you can type this one. Okay, you're gonna see this one. Okay, and then you just click on it. This one here should be good. Yep, click here. Okay, right there. All right, yeah, so we got that, we're good. And then the next thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna do the lab. Okay, so we're gonna create our folder. If you don't know how to create a folder, I'm gonna show you guys how we create it. After we done create a folder, we're gonna create a file. Okay, a file goes inside of the folder. Okay, folder doesn't go inside of the file. No. So the first thing we're gonna do, you need to know where you're gonna create your folder. Do you want to create a folder inside of a download music or a document? So for this video, we're gonna create them inside of a document. Okay, so you're gonna click here. When you click there, and we're gonna have this one. I'm gonna bring this here. Okay, we're gonna have this. Okay, so here I'm gonna click on document here inside of the document. We're gonna create the folder. When you right click here, you know, when you look at your mouse, okay, right click here and you go to new folder. We click there, and then we're gonna name this lab. Okay, or we can just name this HTML lab. Okay, HTML lab. And when we're done, inside of this, double click inside of this, we're gonna create a HTML file. Okay, so right click, you go here, and if you click this, and let's say you type indeed, this one is like the root of your file, okay. So if you type this like this, okay, and then you type HTML, you're gonna have some problem there. I'm gonna show you why. You're done, right? Nothing is showing there. Something is wrong. So we're gonna fix this problem. To do this, you see this name? When you right click on it, is like this. You don't see it right now. It's like this, like that. You don't see it, but we're gonna solve this problem because I want you guys to see it. Okay. Now, what happened? You don't see any change. Why? Because we need to go to view here. We need to go to option and then change folder and search option. We click there. Now here you go to view. When you here, you see this. When you go to view, you see here this one, high extension for non-file types. So we're gonna click here, apply, and OK. Now you see what's happening here. You have two extensions there, so we have to rid of one of them because we want ours to be HTML. So right click there, right click. Now you're gonna rename this. So all you have to do, rid of this. You rid of that, and then click yes, right there. Okay, right there. So now what we have to do, you're gonna open your HTML editor, okay? The Visual Studio Code where we're gonna do our lab, okay? So we're gonna go right here, double click on it, and then it's gonna open. Okay, just patient. It's right there. Now you're gonna see this one coming like this. It's okay, don't worry about it. So we're gonna open our folder. You see even here, open folder. Okay, if you don't want this, you can just rid of this. Open folder. So if you have a folder, you click here, or you can also go here, and then you open the folder right there. Or if you want, some people, the way they do, you can even from here, you can create also the folder and the file from here. You don't need to do the way I did. But if you are a beginner, that's the best way to do it because you don't have that much knowledge in the computer, because this one is a pre-HTML fundamental for people who have no knowledge in computer. Okay, so now we can go here. Okay, and then we're gonna open our folder right here. Okay, so if you click there, and from there, from here we're gonna go to our document, and then here, and then open. I mean, it's right there, right there. Okay, yeah, I trust it. Okay, and then we can wait of this. Now you see here, you can also create a file right here. Okay, so but we're gonna go step by step. So the first thing we're gonna do is when you click here, okay, you click there, you're gonna see some stuff here. Don't be afraid of this. Okay, so all we have to do here, so here just type HTML. You see that? If you type enter, nothing gonna change there. If you type like this, nothing. Okay, you don't need that. You don't need to type like that. So if you go HTML, okay, and you go here, you type like that, no, you don't want that. So all you have to do, HTML, and then you click to see this one, enter. Okay, this is what we need. Okay, because I have to go with you guys step by step. Okay, now you're gonna see we have different stuff here, like the way I explained to you guys. So we have open tag. If you take a look here, you see HTML lang. If you see this one, language, and then English. So we have open tag and closing tag of this. We have the attribute name, and we have the value. It's English here. If you take a look, we got, I'm gonna go with you guys with this step by step. Okay, and we got the title of this is, we're gonna change it. We got the head, open tag, the head, closing tag. Okay, and the body, open tag, we have closing tag. Okay, now we're gonna need the text. Okay, we're gonna need the text. So in case you want to make this bigger, you just hold Control and plus, the text is gonna be bigger. Now, if you wanna go slowly, like small, you go Control and minus. Okay, that way, in case you wanna see the text there. Okay, this one you can bring this a little bit like this. You can just close it like that. Okay. Now we're gonna need our title right there. Okay. So here we gotta name this. Let's see, home. Okay, we're just gonna name this home, and we're gonna save it. You come here and then you click save it. Okay, now if we wanna open it to see what's going on, we have to go to we don't need to go to you see here where I here when I click on it, and then we have an option. I can open them here or here. So let's just open them here for now. Okay, for now. Okay, so when we open there, you're not gonna see anything there. So when you take a look where I open it, it's right here. Okay, you don't really see anything. You just see a bunch of folder at the end. You see here the HTML file. Okay, now I don't have to do like this because I can open them from live server. Okay, so here we're gonna start with the H1 to H6. Okay, so don't worry about this if in case you don't get it for now. Okay, I mean okay, okay, so okay. Okay, now we just gonna type H1. Okay, and then enter right there. We're gonna put the text there. Okay, so I'm gonna put the text right there. Let's say you have the text here already. Let's say you have the text. You have the text right there. Okay, and you wanna type let's say you type H. Let's put like this. Let's say you type the H1. Okay, and then enter. All right, so you want to this text to go inside here. Instead of you, when you copy like this, for example, you copy like this. You come here, you paste it, right? You copy here. Okay, you copy it and you paste it. Okay, you paste like that. Okay, and then you rid of this. You rid of them and you leave like this. No, that's wrong. You don't write like that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the right way of doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna rid of this. I'm gonna rid of this and then I'm gonna bring the text and then we're gonna do it in the correct way. Okay, So the text is here. I put the text there. A lot of text there. Okay, I put it right there. Okay, I put it right here for you guys to see it. Okay, so this is the text. Let's see, right there. Okay, right there. Now when we come here, we type H1, okay, enter right there. Now we don't need to copy the H like the way I did, copy the H1, the code, put there. No, all you have to do, you highlight this. You highlight this, right click on it and cut it. When you cut that, you come here inside of there and then you paste it. You paste the text, the text, not you copy the code and paste it. No. Okay, and then you come here and you save it. Now you see, you don't have to go to my document to open it. You don't need to do that. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. You know, like when you come here and you open it here, right? You open it right there. When you open it right here, no, when you open it right here, you see the text is right here, right? You see Angola, Democracy, Congo, US, and Canada, blah, blah, blah. They're in French, right? So you don't have to do like that. Okay? So we're gonna fix the problem here. That way you're gonna get it. So that's one is the H1. We go to H2. So I'm just gonna rid of this text for now. H2, okay? We're gonna do the H2. Enter. We're gonna get the same thing I still have there, okay? I'm gonna paste it, save it. Okay? Now you see here, you see here? Yes, instead of you going there, opening there, you don't have to do that. You can just click there and then you open it, okay? You see, I'm right here. So you don't have to go to, so you see, this is alive now. You see? So you just click on it and then you're good to go. Okay? It's right there, right here. Okay? So okay, it's right there. Right there. You don't have to keep it going on and off, on and off. Right there. Okay? So when you take a look, we have H2. You're going to see the size is different. Look at the H1. The size is different. The H2, the size is different. So the H1, it's like the main. When you take a look, the H1 and the H2 is completely different. Okay? Now, when we go to, let's see, H3, okay, we paste it, save, okay, and we open here. It's the same thing. Oh, sorry. Okay, so when you look at the H3, the size is different. Take a look. The size is different, right? So now we're gonna do the H4, okay? So we're gonna go H4. H4, this one, enter, and then we paste it and save. Okay, and then you're gonna see the size is different. You see the size is different. So you see the H1, the size is different, the H2 different, the H3 different, the H4 is different. Okay, so when we go here, we type H5, this one, enter, and then there. And when we go here, okay, you go there, for example, save there, and you just click right here. There, you click on it. You're gonna see the it's gonna come. Just click on it right there. Okay, but you don't need to open too many like that. You don't have to do like that. No, You can just refresh it. When you have one, it's good enough. Okay, all you have to do, like if you click here, refresh, that's it. But if you keep opening it, you're gonna have more. Just refresh it, another one is there. Okay, so if we go to H let's say H6, this one. Okay, H6, and then enter, right? And then we come there, and if we go refresh, so let's see, for example, save, and you don't need to open over and over. No, you don't need to do that. So all you have to do, okay, you come here, it's right there. You don't need to open over and over. No, it's right there. Okay, because if you come here, you open again, you're gonna have another one there. So if I go there, you're gonna keep having more and more. You don't need to do that. When you open that, that's good enough. Okay, so now we're gonna do the other text here, the paragraph. Okay, so I'm just gonna rid of this one. Okay, I'm just gonna rid of this. Okay, and then we're gonna do the paragraph. Okay, so for the paragraph we use P. Okay, we use P. Okay, so you're gonna see here, I'm just gonna, okay, okay, and we use P. Okay, enter, that's the one. Okay, now I'm gonna get my text is right there. My text is right here. Okay, so in case you don't see them well, I just put the French text there. Okay, so in case you don't get it, it's okay. So here the text. Okay, now like I said, you don't need to copy the code. You don't need to copy this code. You copy there, you copy it, and you paste it here, and you copy this again. You rid of this, you rid of that, and you bring this like this, like this. No, don't do that. You don't need to do that. Okay, you don't have to do that. So what we're gonna do here, you rid of this, you rid of this. Okay, that's not the way of doing it. So what we're gonna do here, we write P, enter, that's our element or character. Now we're gonna copy this. We're gonna copy this, copy, and we're gonna cut it. When we cut that, we're gonna come inside here and paste it right there. So we paste our text, but not the code. Okay, not the code. Now when we save it, okay, we save that, and then we come here and then refresh this one. Okay, just give a minute. Okay, just refresh it, just give a minute, it's gonna come. Okay, okay, right there. Okay, it's right here. Okay, so try not to copy and paste it, copying your code and you paste your code, copy. No, try not to do that. Okay, okay, try not to do that. So when you take a look, we have our ended HTML. So this one is our file, HTML file. Okay, so this is the one I just write in French there for you guys. Okay, because we have people, you know, some of the African, they're watching this too, so they speak French, so I just write something for you guys, you know what I mean? So there's another way you can also bring the text there if you don't have it, but I just write this for you guys. All right, so try not to copy the code. Okay, let's say for example, let's see, P, I write another P, and then you copy this, you copy this and you come in the bottom and you paste it, and you paste it like this, like that. No, don't do that. Don't copy and paste the code. Don't do it. Okay. So yeah, so let's try another paragraph. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Let's put this one. Graph one. This one. Okay, and then we have we need a text there. So I'm just gonna put the text right here. Okay, now we're gonna write let's see, h2. We need the h2. Enter. I'm just gonna copy this and cut it. I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna paste it right there. Okay, now same thing I'm gonna do for paragraph. Enter. And then I'm just gonna cut this. I'm gonna copy this. So I'm just gonna cut it and paste it right there. Right there. Okay, right there. So I'm gonna do same thing. I'm gonna write h2. Enter. We're gonna cut this. Okay, cut it, put it right there. Okay, and we're gonna p. Enter. We're gonna cut this. Okay, cut that. We paste right there. Okay, and then let's see, we're gonna write h2. Okay, we're gonna cut this, cut it, and then we're gonna come and paste it right there, and we're gonna write p paragraph. Enter. We're gonna cut this. Okay, we're gonna cut that. We're gonna paste right there. Okay, and see, we're gonna save it, and we're gonna open right there. Okay, and we're gonna refresh this. Okay, all right. Okay, so when you take a look, we have the text there. So you see this one here, a little one, the one that say v, that's when I was pasting it. So we're gonna fix that. Okay, so when I go here, you're gonna see it's right there. Okay, and then save it, and then we go back. See, all right. So this one, if you wanna translate, so this is the text we have, and because it's HTML, we don't have any of CSS. So like I said in this video, I'm not gonna focus on the CSS. No, just HTML first. Okay, and when we go back, we're gonna need the other text. Okay, so we're gonna write paragraph 3. Okay, and then we need a text. Okay, so this is our text. Okay, like I said before, so we're gonna need here, we're gonna h2. Enter. We're just gonna cut this. Okay, and then we're gonna paste it there inside. Okay, when we save it, and we're gonna go here. You see, it's right there. It's right there. You see, but we need to put the paragraph inside of this. Okay, so this one, it's just HTML, no CSS, no JavaScript, nothing. Okay, so when you take a look, we didn't put paragraph here, no. So we're gonna write here enter, paragraph is right there. So we're just gonna let's see, we're just gonna cut this. Okay, right click on it and cut it. We're gonna go inside there and then we're gonna paste it right there. Okay, right there, and we're gonna save it. Okay, and we're gonna go back here. All right, so here, if you want to do translation, is right there. Okay, so this is what we have done so far. So yep, so don't panic, we're gonna go step by step. Okay, step by step. So we have to start with the pre-HTML fundamental first. In case you don't get it, it's my job, I have to help you guys. So when we finish HTML, and then I know what you guys, well, I'm gonna put some stuff there for you guys after. Okay, so if you don't get it for now, it's okay, don't panic. If you don't get it for now, it's okay. Let's say you wanna check your code, you wanna check this different browser. You want to check this on different browsers. So what we can do here, I'm just gonna close this. Okay, so here, let's see, let's move this up a little bit. Let's see. So in some situation, you want to make your code clean. Okay, we're gonna work on this. You see here on the top, we're gonna go step by step. Okay, because I don't want to give you guys a lot of things at once. It's not that good. So we're gonna go step by step. Okay, so here we save it, and we want to see how it's gonna look from different browser. Okay, so you see what I did? I went you go to file. I'm not saving save as, no, just save, that's it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna close this for now. Okay, now we're gonna go to our my document, and we're gonna open it to see how it's looking in a different browser. Okay, because we're almost done. Okay, so we are here. When I go to my document and I go to HTML lab, our folder, okay, it's right there. You see, if I double click on this, it's gonna open to Firefox. Okay, if I open this there, this is how it's open. I don't wanna put this one out. It's gonna open like this. You see how it's look like? Okay, it's look like that. It's look like this on Firefox, right? This browser. Now we're gonna close this. Now right click here, right click there, go to open with. Okay, open with. Again, right click on top of your file, go here and open it with Google Chrome. Click on it. Okay, you see this one? I'm gonna set up after. Okay, so this is how it look like when you open this in the Google Chrome. Now close it and right click again. In case you don't get it, right click, go to open with Google Chrome right there. Okay, this is how it look like. Now if you go here, right click on top of your file, so not the folder, on top of your file, and you go to here and open with, not this one, open with this Microsoft Edge. Open it. This is how it look like. Okay, with this one. So you have to try from different browser to see how they look like. Okay, this is how they look like. So in case you say, oh, I forgot, I want to try with Firefox, right click. This one is the file. This one is a file. It's not a folder. It's a file. So it's a HTML file. Right click on it. And then you go here and you open with Firefox. Okay. This is how it's look like. And again, you right click, you go here and you click on Google Chrome. Click there. This is how it's look like. And you go back again, right click and open with Microsoft Edge. That's how it's look like. Okay. So don't panic. Try it. If you don't get it, try it again. So I'm gonna go step by step. Okay. So I'm gonna stop here for today. So thank you so much. In case you don't understand, please email me or contact me. I'm gonna try my best as I can to help you. So thank you so much. You guys take care. Bye bye.